Kevin and I decided that we were going to make a series of Q&A videos for you all. I have 80 questions written down here. And
Can't imagine.
I know, 80 questions. Kevin has not heard these, and so I'm going to be dividing these up. There's no way I would make one whole video with all 80 questions because some people do not like the longer videos. So I'm going to split this up into shorter segments, shorter chunks, so that it's not one long thing and so that you don't have to spend half your day watching it. So we're just going to get started. I don't remember where I found these questions. I've had them for quite a while. Have no idea where they came from. If you had your own talk show, who would your first 3 guests be?
I don't know.
That's hard.
Yeah, I don't even know that many people out there that I'd want to talk to.
Okay. One of my first guests would be Paul Hollywood. James Corden, because I think he's a doll. And the third one would probably be a singer, just so that I could get people watching. Somebody like Cardi B, who's really popular right now, because if you got somebody that's popular like that right now, you would get a lot of people watching you. So that would be my 3. And that's off the top of my head. I did not think about that before.
I have no clue.
You really don't know any?
No, but I'd want to actually sit and talk to. No.
Well, I'm not saying I'd want to talk to Cardi B, but I would have her on as like, okay, so now she's going to sing, you know.
Yeah,
but now James Corden, I would want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because he's a doll. And Paul Hollywood, I would like to make something with him or watch him make something, you know, some kind of bread with his hand. He's really good with his hands. You can't think of anybody? Mary Berry or... No?
No? I can't. I literally can't think of anybody.
That's okay. We'll move on. Okay.
If I think it's male.
Okay.
I'll take it.
If you could change your name, what would you change it to? Just your first name.
I'm perfectly happy with my name.
If you could.
That's what I'm saying. I'm perfectly happy with my name.
If you were... If you were, you're making this difficult.
I'm not making it difficult. I like my name.
If you weren't happy with your name. Okay, I would change mine to Elizabeth. Yeah. I like Elizabeth.
I'm perfectly happy with my name the way it is. So I can't imagine.
What was the worst?
Can't imagine why I'd want it. Some people hate their name.
Yeah.
I've never been the type that hated my name.
I do not like my name. I've never liked my name.
I've never had a problem.
And I never wanted to tell my parents that, and there's no chance of them watching this. Well, my mom's gone, but there's no chance of my dad watching this. I never wanted to tell them that. I've never liked my name. And Mom picked out my name from Tami, from the Tami movies, the old-time Tami movies that nobody's watched this. It's probably heard of.
In the 60s.
But that's where she got my name, and I've never liked it, but I would change it to Elizabeth.
Yeah. I've never had a dislike for my name.
Well, so. Kevin's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just,
some people hate their name, but I've just never had that problem.
Yeah. What is the worst place you've traveled to? I know the worst place we've traveled to as a couple.
To where we actually stayed and did something?
Yeah.
Mammoth Cave.
Mammoth Cave, yeah, Mammoth Cave.
It is the typical, at least it was.
When we
20 years ago.
Has it been 20?
Probably 15 at least. It was very seedy, run down.
It was so run down.
Dumpy. I hate to say that about a place in our own state that I know people like to go to. The caves were cool. I like the caves. The caves were neat if you're into that kind of thing.
Unless you have claustrophobia.
But that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't go into a cave if you had claustrophobia. Yeah, but you were crazy.
Unless you didn't know how. I didn't know.
I think the caves themselves are cool. Mm-hmm. And I think the way that the park system has the cave set up, I think that's cool. Mm-hmm. It's all the other little touristy kind of
like the mini golf
stuff around it. Was the mini golf course we went to was literally, it was concrete with that green plastic. No, the green plastic AstroTurf like stuff.
That's what I meant.
It was all worn out. It didn't have any bump. I mean, it was just like green flat. Whatever. It was just really, really run down.
Is Mammoth Cave where they have those teepees you can sleep in?
Yeah,
okay.
They've been around since the 60s.
Okay, so Kevin and I went about 20 years ago, but I actually had a friend that went about 5 years ago. And she told me that she was going, and she was going to take her 2 kids and her husband, and I didn't tell her anything about it because I felt bad, because when someone's planned a vacation, you don't want to say, oh gosh, you really don't want to go there. But she decided to take her family and stay in those teepees. She said it was just the worst experience of their life. She said it was horrible, and that has only been like 5 years ago,
right.
if that.
And a friend of mine went recently, and she thought they were cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said they're old, but she thought it was cool if they stayed in a teepee. It's like, no.
Yeah, my friend thought they were old.
My mom and dad honeymooned in those teepees.
So they're really
and
old.
They're and my dad's 80.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah, so Mammoth Cave definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, unless they've really done something with some of that stuff, but I just can't. It's not the tourist attraction it once was. So why spend all the money there to fix it up if there's really not a lot of people going there? So. Right.
Completely different change of pace. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? This is easy for me. I'd rather be a vampire.
I think I would too, because I think werewolves are more, the
vicious.
Obvious. They're more wild.
Yeah.
So, like, when they turn into a werewolf, they don't have a choice in what they do.
And they don't have any control. Yeah, they have no control.
So a vampire, you can pick your victims. So you could pick convicts, prisoners, child molesters. You know, you could kill bad people,
rapists.
Yeah, you could kill bad people and choose very specifically to do that.
Right.
Whereas a werewolf, I think you just go on a rampage and just kill all kinds of people for really no purpose whatsoever at all.
It's appealing to me because vampires don't die. So unless you go out like Lestat into the sun on purpose and lay there, and he still didn't die. So
spoiler alert! If you haven't read those books. Those are old books.
Those are old books. Interview with the Vampire. If you haven't read them now, they're excellent books. What YouTube video made you laugh recently?
We watched that Life of Pets 2 trailer.
The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Yeah, that was funny. Where she takes too much catnip. That's the one.
What was the worst movie you've ever seen?
Oh God, The Graduate was one of them.
See, I don't mind The Graduate that much.
It's boring.
It's dry.
Boring. Adaptation, was that another one? No, maybe that was it.
I'm thinking.
What's the one with the flower pot on their head, the side? I think it's Adaptation.
I don't know.
It had Nicolas Cage in it.
I don't know. I'm thinking Magnolia.
Magnolia was just pretty bad.
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express was just stupid.
Pineapple Express was horrific.
And I'm sure people love it out there.
Yeah.
It was just too moronic for us.
Hated it.
Yeah, those are the movies that. Yeah.
What is your favorite genre of music? Whatever Coldplay is, I like Coldplay. What would you consider Coldplay?
Pop, I guess.
I like
some people think that's kind of alternative, but I think they're just pop.
Yeah, I love them.
I pretty much listen to anything on the radio that's fairly new.
Kevin will listen to anything but country.
Not top 40 necessarily, but just anything fairly new. I don't like the really, really heavy rap, but I do like a good beaty song, like more of a dance kind of song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
even though he won't dance.
I don't dance, but I like to listen to the beat.
He's a good dancer though, but he will never dance.
I will never dance.
I
don't drink anymore, so there's no way you can get me drunk enough to dance.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
No, 100% introvert.
What do you think I am?
An extrovert.
Okay. If you had to throw away either your TV or computer, which would you choose?
TV would go in a heartbeat.
TV,
because I can watch stuff on my computer.
Yes, yeah. The computer has everything that we need.
Right. Yeah, I could stream Netflix or anything on my computer. Why would I have the TV? The only bad thing with the TV is you get the bigger screens. I mean, you could buy a really expensive monitor.
Yeah.
Be a little bit bigger, but it still would be as big as the TV. I'd get a projector in that case. Ooh, a projector hooked up to your computer.
That would work.
50-inch.
Yeah, who needs a TV when you have that?
Yeah.
What was your favorite book as a child? By a child, I'm going to consider a child, I was in like 13.
Teens,
yeah. I'm going to say Flowers in the Attic.
Because I don't remember anything.
V.C. Andrews. And I've read it over and over again, and I still own the entire series, and Ashley has read them
You've both read them multiple times.
Ashley, I never thought she would love those books, that we would have something like that in common, because she's a different person than me. She loves them. Yeah. She loves all the V.C. Andrews books.
I've read them once. I've read those once. My favorite when I was a teenager was science fiction. Ben Bova. I like the Stranger in a Strange Land is still one of my favorite books ever. It's a really good book, and it's different, you know.
Right.
That'd be one you'd probably enjoy.
What was the best? What was the last book you read?
That I actually finished recently, because I'm working on one now.
That you finished.
It was Stephen King's Elevation.
And
which was not a typical Stephen King book.
Philippa Gregory, The Other Boleyn Girl. If you've never read any Philippa Gregory, highly recommend.
That's a reread for you, too.
Yes. Definitely reread. Okay. What celebrity would play you in a movie about your life?
Oh, Lord. Somebody boring. I have no clue. Your sister would say Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson. Yes, that would be good. Yeah, although
I'm not that funny.
I don't think you look like Mr. Bean, but that's a good choice because he's really a good actor. And Gavin, our grandson Gavin, has gotten into watching him.
He thinks he's funny.
He
said, "Why is he acting like that?
Yeah.
Why is he doing that?"
Yeah. So he's really good. If you've never watched Mr. Bean, he's terrific. What celebrity would play you in a movie? I'll say Kathy Bates. No?
No, not anymore. Maybe. I mean, no.
Kathy Bates? I don't know. I like Kathy Bates.
I was thinking, kind of. What's the guy that played in the Penny Dreadful?
When he was in Penny Dreadful with the beard, he looked just like Kevin. Just like Kevin. You can look up pictures of him with the beard, and he looks just like, they look exactly alike. Yeah. I'll put his name on the...
Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton.
Okay.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton. That's who it is. Timothy Dalton.
He played James Bond.
Timothy Dalton played James Bond?
Like I think once or twice. I think so. Really? I could be wrong. I don't know. There was like 2 movies of James Bond that somebody completely different played for a while, and then they switched back over to somebody else. So it's like, anyway.
If you could become any fictional character, who would you be? Ooh. A fictional character.
Probably Magneto. And the X-Men.
Oh, okay. So you're not thinking of a book character.
It could be any fictional.
Any fictional character.
That's a comic book character. That's fictional. Can't be any more fictional than comic books. You don't have to have special powers. You can just be anybody.
Yeah. Any fictional.
But why would you not have special powers if you could?
I don't know. I think it would be neat to be like Sherlock Holmes or something, because he was highly intelligent and.
He's also a drug addict.
Oh well.
Just saying.
Okay. Then,
well, Magneto was evil and killed people, so whatever.
I'll say Lestat then. We talked about Interview with the Vampire earlier. I'll say Lestat because he's lived so long. He's traveled all over the world. He's done it all. So I'll say Lestat. Okay, what's your favorite season of the year? This is an easy one.
For me, it's probably fall.
Fall. For me, it's fall too.
Just because I like, not because of the leaves and all that stuff, which is nice, just because it starts getting cooler.
I agree.
After being miserable all summer long, being hot, then it starts cooling off.
I like everything about fall.
Yeah.
There's just so many things about fall. The colors and the
like
crisp air. I like wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. But see, spring, I would say spring because of the temperature, but it doesn't last long enough. It seems like you go from winter cold, 40s, 30s, to 80s and 90s, and with very few weeks in between, or days in between, where it's in the 70s, which is a nice temperature.
Right.
Which fall, though, it tends to go, 70s for longer periods of time. That's why I'm saying that.
I love fall.
I like fall too.
Who is the most overrated athlete?
I don't know anything about athletes. I couldn't even name an athlete. Literally don't know any of them.
No, I really don't either. This is one of those questions. It was on the paper, so I asked it, but I really don't know any athletes, and I wouldn't know even if I could name some athletes. Like I can name some right now.
Yeah, I've got some names, but I don't
think they're overrated.
I don't know because I don't know enough about.
Yeah, I don't think they're overrated. So we'll skip that one. If you could be on a TV show, which one would it be?
Something where I'm going to make money.
I would be on the Real Housewives of whatever, because that means I would be rich. And pampered and spoiled, and yeah, the Real House, one of the Real Housewives shows. I would be on one of those.
I'd probably be on one of like the reality shows, like Big Brother or something like that.
Oh, I'd love to. Well, I've always said Big Brother UK. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on Big Brother here though, because they have too many competitions.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
just thinking about something I could do that I could make money, win money on.
Where's your favorite place to buy clothes? I think ours is probably the same place.
Kohl's, probably.
Kohl's. We always find stuff at Kohl's.
Except good T-shirts. They don't have just regular old T-shirts where you can just buy a regular men's thick cotton T-shirt
with nothing on it.
Yeah, they've got T-shirts with crap on them. But I'm too old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm way too old to be wearing Superman on my shirt. I think I am. But, yeah, just a really nice T-shirts. Now, they have T-shirts, but you have to pay $50 for them.
We don't want to pay that much.
I want the $15 T-shirts that are thicker that I have to go to freaking Meijer or Walmart and buy, which I don't like because they don't fit right.
No. Anyway. But Kohl's. I have two more questions, and then we'll end this this part one. Do you believe there is intelligent life on other planets?
I tend to think that out of all the billions and billions and billions and billions, Carl Sagan, of other stars out there and all the planets around those stars, I can't imagine there's not something out there.
I agree.
I agree. Even if you believe in a creator and that God created us on this earth, even if you believe that, what's the point of creating all this stuff around us with nothing there? Right. Unless you believe there is nothing out there outside of our solar system and it's all just a setup, basically, like a hologram around some people believe that it's just an imaginary, if we were created and our air is this and it's all pretend outside,
like the Truman Show.
Kind of. That's exactly what a lot of people believe that.
Oh well.
But I can't imagine. Even like I said, even if God created us, who's to say He didn't say He didn't create other life on other planets? Who's to say He didn't create life all over the place? So,
I'm not going to say who it was, but I heard a very, very popular YouTuber talk about how they do not believe there was a moon landing. A very popular YouTuber. No moon landing. That they think that was a setup.
A lot of people believe that.
I just can't imagine.
There is scientific proof that we landed on the moon.
And I do believe there's life on other planets.
There's a very specific place on the moon where they placed a reflector, and then you can shoot a laser up there and get a signal back. It's very specific. Right. And you can get a strong enough telescope and see the moon lander up there. You can see this with your own eyeballs if you get a telescope that's strong enough. I don't know why people don't believe. Well, how do they think that crap got there?
I don't think they thought about it. I don't think there was any.
Kind of like the flat earthers.
Exactly. You don't even want to get started on that. No, I don't. Last question. What kind of music can you just not stand to listen to?
Nowadays,
and I'm going to tick a lot of people off by saying this. It's my opinion. Country music.
Yeah, country music. I don't like it either.
We went through a period where we were early in our marriage. We used to listen to it. Who sang like John Deere Green?
Yeah, all those kind of things.
I
don't remember the people that sang those songs.
Joe Diffie and
Reba McEntire, all those.
Yeah, we used to listen to country all the time, but I cannot stand. I can hardly bear to listen to it.
I agree, because I at this point in my life, at least, I would rather listen to some hardcore rap than listen to country music.
Yeah.
Because I that slow draw I just can't handle it. I know a lot of people love it. I can't like it either.
Okay, so that was the first 20 questions. That's going to be the end of part 1. We're going to come back. Hopefully this was interesting to you, and you will come back and join us for part 2.